birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Granny. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Yeah, we all rock with it. Alright, so we're gonna start out. We're gonna start out with our young cute ones that want to do stuff first. So first on the list I have Shad and Piper. Are they good? Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. Did you want to say something? I'm sorry. I didn't hear him, but I was interrupting. So loud. Granny, were you wanting to say something? I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
She was answering your dad.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Shad and Piper, are you guys ready to go?
They're separate.
Oh, they are? They should be together. Okay, so let's do whatever one wants to go first.
Shad, do you want to go first?
Oh.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, right here. We're doing it over here. This is the stage right here.
Tell him what you're doing. He's flying.
Okay.
Good job.
What is it?
It's a chicken flying.
That's what he said.
And a chicken swimming.
Oh, now it's swimming.
Chicken flying.
Now it's Ready, Piper?
Ready?
So everybody can see you.
Piper, what are you gonna? Okay.
Yay! Is she coming, Mom? Go ahead. She's coming.
Ada.
Okay, I have Mason next.
Okay, wait. Where's Carter?
Oh. No. Okay, wait, I'll wait. All right. Brooklyn, are you ready?
Oh gosh.
No.
Yes, but I'm not. We're going to keep it first.
Well, we are. The last little kid. We are. You're the next youngest one to do one.
But I gotta.
Oh, is he younger than you? Yes, he is. Bodie, where is he?
She's right there.
You ready to go? Brooklyn will go out to you. Give her some confidence, Bodie.
What about Abby?
Oh, I can't do him either, huh? Because Carter's not here?
What about Finn?
Brooklyn, you need to go.
Brendan.
Sorry.
What?
Because their dad's
Somebody's trying to get in.
No.
Let's try.
Sorry.
Finn's talent. Finn's most greatest talent.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Brooklyn's going to sing a song.
What's
What's the song?
All of Me by John Legend.
All of Me by John Legend. You gotta kind of speak up.
Okay.
Piper, come here. Yes, and that's deeply upsetting for all of us. But I need you to We're making
Draw me in, kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no, can't continue now. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm blues. Can't stop singing, it's ringing my hat for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and when you give me all of you. Oh, cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I'm losing winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh. Good job, give me 5. You did that good.
He was like, hey. Upright.
Yeah.
So is Carter in here now? Yes.
Fire.
Did Carter come in yet?
Charlie, no! Actually,
Alright, we have Ryder next. Ryder, are you ready to go?
You did a good job.
You ready? You're not ready yet? Okay, Brody, you ready for yours?
Carter's not here.
Yeah, Destiny said to go ahead, so.
she thinks you have some friends.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing as last time because I don't really have any.
announce that. They would.
They wouldn't know.
I didn't like to do that.
Yeah, it was awesome last time.
Okay. Well, I recently I called UPS to come pick up some boxes, and apparently you have to have your boxes ready before you even call them. I have no idea. So I call them up. Hey, I have 12 boxes. Just come pick them up. We need to know the weight and the girth. Yeah, I don't know what the weight is, and I don't know what girth means. And this guy talks to me like I'm 5 years old. Well, do you have a bathroom scale? Yeah, but if I put the box on the scale, it's gonna cover up the numbers. Then he gives me his Mr. Wizard formula. Well, how about you stand on the box, stand on the scale, weigh yourself, get off, grab the box, weigh yourself and the box, subtract your own weight. I'm going, slow down! Hold on, Professor! You should have seen him trying to explain the girth to me. He's like, well, what you do to find the girth is you triangulate the third, you get how long the third side is, and you triangulate that by the number of the fourth corner. I'm going, okay, no. I gotta go. I'm getting another call. I'm just too stupid to talk to you. Okay, bye. So now I'm thinking, I don't know at all what these things are. How about I just call them, I'll just make up some numbers. If I'm wrong, I'll pay the difference. Just dispatch the truck. So now I call them up, I'm like, hey, I have 12 boxes. Just come pick them up. No, I'm another guy. We need to know the weight and the girth. They're all exactly 12 pounds and have a girth of 3. Well, 3 what? 3 girth units! Oh, please come pick him up. I'm begging you, please. Just, they're boxes, and they're brown, and they got tape all over them. And they'd probably fit on a dolly. Please come.
Right, are you ready?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, I thought, sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. Your mom said that you wanted to.
Oh, yes,
That's
you
okay,
did
you don't have
write
to.
it. I
You
saw
don't have to
you
if you don't want to. All right. Who's next? Macy. Is she okay to go, or you want to wait? Yeah. Go ahead. You ready?
She has one talent that she wants to do, but she might not be able to do it in class. So,
Oh, so that
Oh.
Tell everyone what you're doing before you start.
I'm saying happy birthday to Granny in Chinese.
Oh, yes, cool.
祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐。
Okay, Kathy Dunn, are you ready? Where is she?
Here.
There you are. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is yours on TV, on the TV?
Yeah.
Let's do the TV ones
Oh,
live.
I didn't know. Okay. All right. Joel, do you want to go?
Sorry.
It's not working.
No, it's not working.
I think it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. No, no, it eventually.
Okay, let me know.
Nice.
Jane.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Do it.
That should be the last we have to use the thing.
Exactly. Last two.
Yeah.
Last one. Okay, Kathy.
Catherine?
I love how you looked.
Okay, my talent is I need someone with a stopwatch or something to time
You're
me
on the
out.
phone.
Because my talent is to see how fast I can make coleslaw.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's it. Good talent.
Someone want to start.
Okay. Go. Oh.
Come on.
Bite it open.
Faster, faster!
You want to
Time, Marie.
31 seconds.
She's going in the time.
What was that?
That's like the last stuff that's in it.
Oh no, that's not right.
This is what you call coleslaw for dinner.
This is what he cared. What else was I gonna call it? Wait,
Come on, faster, let's go.
Go for lunch. We can't have 1 minute.
You're being time.
Oh, 1 whole minute. Okay, if there ends up being plastic in it, sorry.
You've been warned.
I don't know this is impressive, like I compared to someone else.
wanna get there?
Oh, I guess that's
She's the first. I had to show you the okay.
She's a pioneer.
You have a representative from Guinness World Record? Oh, man.
One more. My whole life is scratch.
Two minutes.
Come on. Okay.
Come on.
Bobby.
Ball time.
2:13.
Wow.
All
See how fast you came on. Now I'm going to the dishwasher and we'll time it.
There's a stain over here on the rug. Oh, they're in the wash.
Picture shows now. Charlie, photo bombing. Oh, video bombing. Gotcha.
Yes.
So that's it. You thought you were bombing all this, and then you didn't even hit the right one.
No, I keep thinking that under's coming. Who's next?
Okay, so we're gonna do. We have a few people who are gonna be using the television, so we're gonna be doing those last. But so those are the ones that are left besides Amy and I. Amy and I have something. It's. I'm kind of embarrassed. It's kind of cheesy, but we're doing it for Granny. So.
Do it.
No, we're cheesy.
Granny Palooza.
Alright. Bright, luminous, shiny, sunny, glowing, polished, aglow, brilliant, radiant, vivid, gleam, sunbeam, sunshine, beaming.
Alright. The definition, this is the word light, is the definition of the noun. It means something that makes things visible or affords illumination. All colors depend on light. An illuminating agent or source as the sun, a lamp, or a beacon. The radiance or illumination from a particular source. Okay, and the reason we were reading, where does that mean light?
Okay. This is from President Monson. He says, what is light? Webster's dictionary lists no less than 15 definitions for the noun light. I prefer the simple something that illuminates. Just as turning on a light switch in a dark room will bathe the room in light, so providing an example of righteousness and therefore being a light can help to illuminate an increasingly dark world.
Okay. And we were thinking about a word that reminds us of Granny. Didn't it, Amy? A word that reminds us of Granny, and the word that we thought of was light. And the scriptures that we thought of was Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And because she's a light to us, and she never puts her light under a bushel, she holds it up for all to see, and she influences everyone, and is a good example, and is not afraid to share her testimony. And so we did this little I'm embarrassed. But anyway, we made this little thing with the word light on it for her, which is just a little crafty project, but
Come over here.
so that you can put it in your craft room.
I want to see Emily. Oh, that's so pretty.
It's just with magazine pieces.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thought you were going to done.
Right?
I will treasure it always.
Okay. Awesome. Move my turn over. Huh?
Thank you so much.
Huh? Well, like the reason I didn't do it last is because there's stuff to do on the TV. The things we have left is we have Philip who has a presentation that's on the TV. We have Kathy Dawn who has something on the TV, and Joel if we can get his working. Those are the things that are left. Is there anybody that I missed?
Jade.
Jade said she wasn't sure. Or did you want to do it?
Yes, yes. I have some.
Do you?
Whatever she does is going to be amazing.
Okay, I just have some questions for each of you. Just to see how much we know Granny, okay? Like, you can raise your hand, whoever wants to answer. So, what's Granny's complete name? Okay, Paul.
Current or original?
Edith Lorraine Thornton Rockwood Marsh.
Very good.
Good
So do you get that? You great grandkids? Her middle name is Lorraine. Do you know that?
Now, what's her social security number?
435.
Yeah, okay. Here goes the other question. Who are her parents? What are her parents' names? What's her mom's name? Who knows that?
Full name or just first name?
Kelly knows.
Wasn't it Fred
Kelly.
Zola?
Catherine.
Full name, I don't know.
Thank you.
Let's just look.
My password. Lois?
T.
Your password is Lorraine.
What's her name?
Mother.
Thornton.
Thornton, yes. So her mom's name is Lois Catherine Thornton.
Mother's Thornton, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, what's her dad's name? Who knows it?
Mom knows. Well, Louis. Pete. Thornton.
So, do they spell the same way?
Huh? Oh. I don't know his
Her
name.
dad.
I don't know his name.
Lewis.
Why was you called Pete? That is not any of your passwords. Why was you called Pete?
Boy, they would play Cowboys and Indians. And there was a famous cowboy back in those days. And he always wanted to be Pete. So we just got that nickname.
So,
Actual name?
Well, that's like Louis. Monroe, that's right.
Monroe. Like Maryland.
okay, guys, here, Granny, can you say his complete name?
Louis Monroe.
Oh my gosh.
So, then your mom's last name is something different then.
Smothers.
The maiden name is Smothers.
You want a big one?
It's
I
Lois.
would get a fishy.
Oh, Smothers.
Now you're gonna have to change all your passwords.
What was the name of her
Like that?
Okay, here goes.
Is her pet's name?
We'd be related to the Smothers brothers then.
Childhood best friend.
Okay, here's another question, guys. How many brothers and sisters Granny has? Or had? Well, still has.
6.
7.
Well, she has 5.
And she's 6.
Okay, yeah, raise your hand whoever knows.
There's 6 altogether.
I'm getting up.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, 6. And how many brothers?
4. Well, she only has one sister.
One sister, 4 brothers.
Then it's only 5?
6 total. She's one. There's 2 girls and 4 boys. She's one of the 2 girls.
Yeah, the oldest.
Okay, who knows the brother's name?
There's Jerry, Michael, Don, and I can't remember the oldest. Big question.
I don't know.
Oh,
He
we
was
know
like,
all
he's in
sorts
black
of
and
stuff.
white and drive over and visit us one day, I know that.
Hey, I'm an in-law and I know all this stuff.
What? I don't remember your oldest brother. Phil.
And do you know her sister's name?
Ann.
You know, right?
Doris
Doris
Ann.
Doris.
Born, yeah.
Doris Ann Mortimer? Mortimer?
They're
I remember that.
Oh.
Shelton.
Mortimer.
Okay. Who knows where Granny was born? When was she born?
When or where?
The kids, yeah. Where?
Do any of the kids
Where or
know
when?
this answer?
No.
Where?
All of us are like, I know.
Lansing, Michigan. She was born in Lansing, Michigan.
Was it not
Michigan?
Yep.
It was Michigan. In Lansing?
Lansing, Michigan.
Where you were born? London's name was almost Lansing.
Really?
Is Shirley doing genealogy? Writing
August.
and stuff?
What's the date?
Are you doing genealogy?
Yeah. Right. in that.
1967.
Okay. So how old is Granny today?
78.
42?
42.
22.
Are we talking about what she looks like or how old she really is?
Oh.
Okay. How many children she has? You know that.
7.
Tell me the
800 and...
their names. Their names starting with. I want to hear that from the great grandchildren.
I know.
Okay. Okay. Can you say that?
Well, I got all of them.
Okay, Lexi. Can you say it?
I don't know if I can do it in order.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, Kathy, Kelly, Linda, Chris, Carter, Joel, Jared.
Very good. Yes.
We're looking for full names.
Oh yeah, because Carter's not your first name.
It has Glenn.
Well, you can't look it up on Family Tree anyway.
She's trying to stand up under there.
Oh baby.
You're on the genealogy. I will not miss it.
You pumpkin eater.
Okay.
What, which one?
Okay. What's Granny's favorite food?
What was it, church bell?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
No, stevia.
Okay. We can ask her. What is Granny's favorite?
We're to delight in stevia.
What's your favorite food? And Sarah thinks it's Fortune Delight and Stevia.
But that's a drink.
That's not food.
That's pretty good too.
It is my favorite. Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, no, I asked them, and then you're gonna answer because if we don't say the right answer. Okay. What else?
What is that?
What else you said?
What is it?
Kelly knows.
Ribeye steak.
What is it, Mom?
Really? Okay. Here's an answer. Really good steak. Is that the right answer?
Does it have to be cooked?
Yeah.
No steak tartare?
I'll just cook by anyone. Not just anyone.
Okay. Here's another one. What is Granny's? Hey guys. What is Granny's favorite color?
If you don't want to, I'll give it to you.
Blue.
Burgundy.
Okay, let's have her answer.
Let's go with France.
I would say,
Yeah, just let me know. I don't want to.
You love all colors?
The rainbow.
Periwinkle.
Do you have a favorite one?
definitely does.
So, yeah.
It used to be purple, but I don't know.
It's what color shirt Grant is wearing.
Yellow.
And last question is, who is Granny's favorite kid?
Grandkid? Just kidding.
Great name.
Okay, here's another question. What's Granny's favorite book?
Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon.
What, is that right?
And I know who your favorite person is.
Were you gonna?
Okay.
Grant.
What is Granny's favorite movie?
Something with Cary Grant.
Legally Blonde.
Favorite movie?
Are you serious?
All things interesting.
Charade.
She said Legally
What a Wonderful
Blonde.
Life.
She said Legally Blonde.
That guy you were watching last night.
13 or 17 years.
The mustache.
Whatever.
17 Miracles?
One of my friends.
You said in your life.
North by Northwest. Charade.
Horatio Hornblower.
Yeah. She has many books.
A Cary Grant movie, she says.
Okay. A movie with Cary Grant, I guess. Okay, what's Granny's favorite hobby? What's your favorite hobby?
Taking one thing and tweaking it to perfect it for herself.
Crafting. Family time.
Oh,
It could be
what about writing? No?
Where are we on? I think that's.
What's your hobby, Granny? Granny. Favorite? Yeah. Yeah.
Just hang out. Wow.
And
Crosswords with friends.
Okay.
Tail lights.
Okay, here's the last one. And this is, it said, what do you love the most in life?
Family.
What do you love the most in life?
What's Rick's question? What do you love most in life?
What makes you happy? What makes you
It's the gospel.
Okay, the gospel, guys. And that's it. Thank you.
No, the other way. This way.
No.
There you go.
Alright, we have, Bill's still going to continue to try to get his work, and his isn't working right now. We wanted to show something. We have two things that are on the TV. We have, Philip has a video, and also, so let's do Philip's video last. So first we'll do Kathy Dawn. I think she has, where is she? You have pictures? Is that what it is that you're going to show? So I guess we'll kind of crowd around so we can see it, and then we have a video as well for Philip.
Where's it?
And Emily, yeah.
Sorry. I can edit it.
Oh, please do.
Okay. Why would you edit it?
Oh, I'm sitting at the table there, not knowing.
What do you mean you're sitting at the table there?
I just plopped down at the table there, not knowing
I'm not even
she was
gonna press
taping.
stop. It'll ruin it. There we go. Shake it, girl.
That's why I was like standing right.
So we're going to
Yeah, we're
No,
gonna
you're
crowd
on the
around.
side.
So I guess we're gonna do two things on the TV over here. Can you see it?
Me go first. Okay, we're moving.
Here. Your kid, you get to sit on the floor. Right here.
You guys, come on in here. Oh, you can see it? Yeah.
Mr. Martin's got this.
Sorry.
I thought it was like 2 minutes.
2 eggs, powder, and that's it.
Wait, you put it on
You know what? Hand it to Bodie. Bodie could just hold it.
Okay, in your lap.
Is that right there?
Yeah, just don't wiggle it. Let me. Perfect. Wait.
Kelly. Please send all these.
Kill Collins. Yeah, it's okay. This is it'll be okay.
Fill up DeFranco. Fill up Seymour.
Salter.
Seymour Hoffman. Fill up Sace.
Salvador.
Fill up Salad.
Salvador movies.
Fill up Salvador. Fill up Sailman. Fill up Salmon. Salem.
Salvador.
Fill Salt. Fill up Salt. Fill Saute.
Fill the salt.
Fill the salt.
Fill up saltier.
Fill Saltier.
Dude, you have 18 subscribers. Congratulations.
I have like thousands of views on my videos.
Oh, really?
Thousands.
Hey, look at that.
Tell you what it is.
Okay. Oh, you put it. Oh.
Yeah, put it up 2 days ago.
I got it on Katie.
Put it up like now.
Actually, we put it up like a couple. Wait, pause it.
What? What?
No, after
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is first.
I like your hair, by the way.
So what it is it's a video of like all the cakes and cupcakes that I've made this year. So I did the same thing last year, but it's different stuff.
Is it turned up to here?
Yeah, they got the
I think it sounded kind of loud.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Granny. I want to share some things that I've been doing for the last year.
Was that your idea?
That was today. I made that cake.
Yummy.
That red.
Enough to do that.
That's me at the
And then
piano.
there's one picture that
That's cool.
they're all buttercream. Buttercream chocolate, that's pretty
That's she's good.
That looks good. I like it.
Happy birthday.
No,
It was
Better than mine. I don't remember. I do not remember doing that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, that one counts.
We have to get a copy of that.
It's on YouTube.
Wait,
You can watch it anytime you want.
red glasses?
Yeah. It's not red.
I never like yours.
I had no glasses. Now I do have glasses. I miss those glasses. They don't fit you anymore, do they? You guys just like on YouTube, right? Thanks, y'all. I'm gonna squish by ya. We can share.
What is this? Oh, this is your video?
Recording everybody.
Oh.
I was singing MIT Squish Top next.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just didn't know what you were doing.
Wow, that's so neat. Say hi to Chastity.
Oh, got him!
Well done.
As you go down.
Wasn't Joel? Don't you have a video?
I've given up. I don't care what I look like anymore. Later on. So not really good, but I need to finish. That should be your talent. Brushing out Barbie hair. That's hard.
Lots of time. Why don't you tell us about your computer?
Is this what type of pipe is this?
Yeah, what
I
is
broke the other one, and so I bought that one.
It's an Alienware mesh? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah, it's a hybrid. It's pretty cool.
What is this?
So what do you smoke out of that, Joel?
Same with Kelly,
Joel,
right?
what do you
They're
prefer
just
to smoke in the inside? Inside the house.
However, the
smoke bubble.
You could have gone big Woody if I wanted to.
Excuse me, sir.
Ow.
We do this video.
There are on here that I've carved. You can cycle through pictures if you care. And it's just sort of an update on last year's little goofy pipe that I made. I decided I wanted to give it a real try.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I gave these pipes. I guess I have one of them back in my office still. But I gave the other one away. So I don't really have them to bring.
Hey.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're gonna use. You able to get it?
But I want to show this video.
No, Aiden.
Feel free to massage my feet.
Aiden, I would love to watch it.
Yeah, just leave him.
Okay.
And you know what? Shab will love to watch it.
He will. Drop that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I get my baby splits. Well, I can edit. Aiden, say hi to the camera. Hey.
No, I mean like.
Oh, she's gonna project something.
Right on.
Hey, Piper, say hi.
We found out that
Are you just brushing their hair? Because I know how to make it so they look new. And something else, yes. It includes Downy, yeah. Did you soak it in there?
Wait, did you have the same haircut?
And?
Same haircut. That's pretty good.
Oh, you gotta rinse and rinse and rinse. And I think vinegar.
I did that. I can't even remember.
It was long.
You still do that? You still do that?
If I can hit that now.
Probably not a good starter. Okay, are we done with the? Are we done with the talent show?
No, Jane's still showing her thing.
Oh, okay.
Snickers.
Yes, you're on
Not
time.
you when you're hungry.
I'm Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
I'm Ernesto. I'm Ernesto.
If you don't do that.
Get me out of them. I'm not going to today. I am. Okay, Aiden, you want to come sit on the
The
floor?
angular one is a briar burl. Burl is not a pipes are traditionally made out of a briar burl.
There you
So the
go.
last one is a briar burl. The first one
Yes, is presenting
wood.
Jay is presenting her talent.
You don't need that. Okay, just don't bump that. And we're good.
Everyone else like thin computers. Ours is like.
Well, it's new.
There you go.
But now you can't see.
Okay. Okay, so 2 years ago, me and my mom started
a project in Bolivia, and we got a group together to fulfill it, and we called ourselves Rise Above Bolivia. We chose Bolivia because of our heritage. Obviously, my mom is from Bolivia, so you can't really see it, but the town that we're working in is Villa Serrano. Villa Serrano, like a Serrano pepper. So I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote from doing this project. This is a story of a Bolivian man who worked day after day hardening his hands. He would sow and plant and weed and harvest, for he had a family, thus would work into the darkness. Then one day came, a day he'd never forget. The love of his life grew ill, and with each day grew colder yet. He neither had the money nor transportation to bring her to town, and so that day came where she was lowered into the ground. Days turned to weeks, and his son questioned his way of life. So he packed up his things and without a word kissed his father goodbye. This is the story of a Bolivian man who has now lost everything he loved, but continued to work by the strength of his hand. He worked and sold as any farmer would until the day came where he no longer could. He too grew ill. It was not sickness, however, that ailed him, but Father Time that grew weary on his skin. His skin and bones and eyes and strength had deteriorated, which led him to travel a great length. He wandered, seeking charity and aid, but it was still too often that the dirt road would become his bed as the sun would fade. This is the story of a Bolivian man who, despite all his hard work, now finds himself at the mercy of the land. So this is that man. And it's hard to see, but these are pictures that I took in Bolivia when we went, I think, a year and a half ago. These are the actual elderly that are living on the streets, both men and women. So we, as Rise Above Bolivia, have designed the facility, and that's the blueprint. We are working with Choice Humanitarian as well as the city council. We had a meeting with the city council in Bolivia for the town. And so what Choice Humanitarian does is they collect all the money and they hold it and they make it so all donations are tax deductible. And they also have a team in Bolivia. The man on the right, his name is Willie Mendoza, and he lives in Bolivia and works and does all of the projects that they do on their own. And that man in the middle is he's the mayor of the town. That was when we had the meeting, and they gave us this plot of land that we're going to build in. So different things that we've done that's food. We've done food sales, garden sales. We've done a bunch of yard sales. Over the holidays, we did free gift wrapping at Barnes & Noble for donations. We also did free pictures with Santa. And we had a whole bunch of different Santas donate, maybe a few hours or a whole day, and they would sit and they would take pictures, and we would give the pictures away for free on a CD. And we made it completely donation-based. I don't remember how much we made, but it was good. We did it all throughout the month of December. And actually, one of the Santas, I met him, and I'm now dating him. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is so
Darren,
cool.
he's in my profile picture. So, that's kind of funny.
Oh.
We did a carnival with the Utah Bolivian Association, and we raised like $3,000 or $4,000 from that night. All the Bolivians got together and had a big, giant party. It's an annual thing that they do, and they gave all the proceeds, everything they earned, they gave it to our cause. So, So it's hard to tell, but it says 57,000. It's actually at 60,000 right now. Is what we've raised so far.
That's so cool.
Our goal is 100,000. So yeah, and
Jazz, on the day,
yeah.
Okay, your goal is 100,000. How much do you have?
60,000.
Okay, you got 40,000 more to raise.
Yes.
And you want to raise it by when?
We want to start building in at the start of next summer, and we talked with Choice Humanitarian, and they agreed that they would allow us to start building at 80,000. So, and we want to start this summer, next summer. Yeah.
Well, I want to help with those little projects you were talking about.
Okay, we have quite a few. We actually just had a car wash this weekend. So I almost didn't come because we had a car wash in Draper. And I think we made like 200. So we're constantly doing different activities to raise money. I have a video. I don't know if I should show it because it's too hard to see. It is on YouTube though, so we could use the TV. Or yeah, it's like 2 minutes.
There's YouTube on the TV.
Yeah, we'll just do it on the TV. I think it's 2 minutes. It's actual footage of the meeting with the elderly and the city council. Yeah, yeah. There's one of them speaks. One of the elderly speaks.
Oh my gosh, I saw something. I just showed up with it.
One thing you need to know is that Joel's company donated some money to our project. That was the last company that donated.
Joel's company donated?
Yeah.
Our foundation
do you know how to turn this
donates money to
Granny
other 501c3 companies, but they mostly focus on children. And they deemed this a worthy enough cause that even though it wasn't for children, they were able to get something.
Good. Now, are you going to show something on the DVD?
YouTube?
It's YouTube.
Your TV.
Your
Your
We want to
Roku.
get Netflix again, or we want to get internet.
Yeah.
Your Roku has, and it's right there.
That's a lot of weapons.
Is
Is Roku still on?
Well, looks like he,
Yeah. Okay, time for the video.
I thought you just hit him. I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, our Jay.
I think I'm just gonna hold him like this for now. Yeah.
This said it's complicated to get this in. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong.
Fan?
That's the Blu-ray.
I don't have a fan.
Sorry. Oh, it's probably in the cabinet.
So YouTube. Yeah.
No. And then, I'm not sure what it's called. Click up, I'll take it as search.
The one thing about doing YouTube on the TV is you forever to load it.
Well, there is other ways to search. If you were to find it on your phone, and then you can, it allows you to connect straight to the Roku. Yeah. Also, if you have the Roku app, it allows you to type on the app instead of the TV, so you can mess it up with too. Yeah.
My iPad.
There's also some you can just like talk to it.
Still do it? No. Maybe you're showing.
This is just a really slow one.
Okay.
So this was a Spanish TV station or whatever. They did an interview. It was on TV, but it was a Spanish station, so yeah. Okay, but this is what I put together.
Como quieren que los palomitas tienen la dormido baloncito. Cada vez que paso su pueblo, palomita, se me acerca la feliz amantito y me dice casi.
Bien llegado, bienvenido, señores. Muchas gracias.
Welcome and thank you very much for coming.
Muchas gracias
Thank you for building
la construcción del cuarto.
the home that we need now, as well as the others that will come after us. And now it's been...
Unos 5 años a 6 años que estamos por acá, por allá. Donde digamos, ya se haga, ya lo vamos a tener, ya no vamos a estar bien, ¿no?
¿Aquí duermen también?
Sí, 3 internados. 3 personas.
Y obviamente cuando ya haya esta construcción, también es una defensa, con lo que se tiene ahí, ¿no? Las camitas, las visitas de noche, los museos, y todo lo que tiene que seguir.
Al pasar por tu puerta vivir.
Vamos a tener la posibilidad de ponernos de acuerdo en las cosas, cómo lo vamos a hacer, en qué tiempo lo vamos a hacer, qué modalidad de cada vamos a trabajar y cómo podemos hacer los foros de energía para que de poco tiempo el sueño sea realidad.
Entonces tenemos un albergue para 32 personas con 16 habitaciones.
Como muerde llora Dios, es mi tío. Como muerde llora Dios, es mi tío. Como muerde llora Dios, es mi tío.
Jade, do those people, they don't have any home. So when he said, when this is built, they won't have to roam around, did he mean that that's every day that's what they do? They just don't have any place to go.
They go to different houses.
The perfect getaway is
They go to different houses and they ask to sleep on their floor. And if they
residents, just people.
Yeah.
Homes.
Yeah.
An old person sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
And what's the weather like in that town?
You know, it is pretty nice. The winter it rains a bit, but it is a pretty nice town, so it's not like
it doesn't get like real freezing cold,
no,
but
it gets
still.
It does get cold, but
Can we do this video
you know, it doesn't
on
snow.
TV?
So
I can't imagine that. I mean, I like to nest in my own home. You know, I have my little spots like on the couch and get my book and I love that feeling. You know, of having my favorite spots. And they don't even have a home.
Can you sit down? I need you to sit.
yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years now.
awesome.
I think it's wonderful. And our hats off to your mother because she's certainly been right with you.
Oh, she has. I couldn't have come this far without her, honestly.
She speaks the language better than you do.
I know. In Bolivia, I was almost mute.
Yeah. Right. Thank you for showing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have one more. Destiny has something to share, and then after that, I don't know if we're having dinner after that.
The dinner?
Ready?
Yes, I think it is ready.
Okay.
I know this law's ready.
Yeah, so let's still the stage.
It only took 2 minutes and 14
It
seconds.
looked like it got moved very much.
Okay, so sorry, I was thinking I wasn't gonna do anything, and I decided I'm gonna read you.
No.
I'm gonna read you this poem, and I'm gonna totally cry.
Is this the video? I'm gonna
Gosh, I'm starting this. Okay, so you stick out your tongue. Is that your trick?
Yeah.
It'll work. Nobody made everybody laugh.
For a minute, okay. So, my grandma lives in this area, and I spent a lot of time with her.
Oh, the other one.
I spent a lot of time with her growing up, and she's taught me a lot of things. She's not doing very well, and she's probably gonna pass away soon. And I wrote this poem for her, and I just thought I would read it to you, just because it reminds me of all grandmas, and I know how. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Stick your tongue out.
Okay, maybe. I know how much you all love your grandma Edie, and I do too, and how she's been such a big part of your life. And to me, grandmas are just like the best gift that God has given us. And I wrote this poem for my grandma, and I just wanted to share it with you. Do you want to read it for me? I don't know. Here, I'll start it, and then when I fall apart, I'll get it.
Will you do it in a high voice first, Carter?
Okay, so it says my grandma. And I'm sure I could explain some of these things. They might sound weird, but I won't explain them while I'm telling you the poem. Okay. It says, my grandma. I was never a bother and never in the way. My grandma always loved it when I'd come to stay. The key was hidden. I was never locked out. In the honeysuckle, I'd find it without a doubt. She'd give me a bath. We'd play lots of games. She'd show me old pictures and family names. I'd wear her clip-on earrings and try on her pearls, spray perfume, puff powder like grown-up girls. I'd help her wrap presents and frost birthday cakes. When playing her piano, I never made mistakes. We'd draw pictures and read old books from long ago. She'd sew me dresses with embroidery that tied with a bow. We'd pick apples and cherries right off of her tree. We were in the newspaper together when I was 3. Sunday dinner was delicious, always the best. I learned to set the table and clean up the mess. We'd play bank in the milk box and slide down the stairs, then climb up the laundry chute without even a scare. She'd teach me new songs and take me to plays. Nothing was better than our overnight stays. She threw me a shower and made me a quilt. It lies on my bed near the chest Grandpa built. As we both grew older, I'd still come to visit. That old toyer game, my kids now play with it. Now I tell her stories and bring her meals. These things can never say what my heart really feels. When I grow old, I want to be just like you, full of love, memories, and lots of smiles too. I'll always love you, Grandma, even without all the fun. Thank you for teaching me to be the woman I've become. Oh.
Yes, Debbie, did your grandma used to live? She hasn't always lived out here in that little town.
Oh, no, she lived in, like Sugar House area, right? Just off of 33rd South.
She lived close enough to where you live that you could
have interaction with her. A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Why do you tell them what she's written? Plays and
My grandma, she, she has
2 primary songs that she's written in the children's songbook. She wrote a song called My Dad, and she also wrote a song called Family Night. And she's written, well, we just had an open house for her. She always said she wants to have her funeral when she's alive, before she dies. And we just had an open house for her, and she has just, like, basically a big, thick book worth of music that she's written. She's written plays and several songs for the church and for schools and different things like that. But she's super musically talented.
Is this on your mom's side? Or your
This is my dad's mom. So my parents got divorced when I was 2, but I would go stay at my grandparents' house, and she would take me to church. That was like really the only time I went to primary or anything, is when, you know, she would take us to church, and we just sleep over there sometimes on the weekends or.
And she's short.
And she lives here now in St. George?
She lives in Leeds. Yeah, just north of here.
She's probably 15 minutes.
That's that little town that's by the river.
And isn't she really good? My grandpa built that house. He like makes everything and.
Tell us about the sign you put out. If Grandpa can't.
Grandpa can't fix it, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Don't need the sign like that.
Oh, that was
How about when you were 3, you were together? For that?
Oh yeah, so we were talking, she's like this amazing cook, and she has this cherry pudding recipe that her mom used to make, and I've given it to Granny's made it before she used it. When I was 3, the newspapers, I think there was like a contest where you would send in recipes, and she won the contest with that recipe, and they came to her house to take pictures, and I was there with her, and they were taking pictures of us making the cherry pudding and put it in the newspaper. So it was cute.
And you got a copy of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
Or is there anybody else who wanted to share anything?
I want to tell how come I was born, or how I was raised in Missouri.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You don't even know the story. I mean, you don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh.
My grandpa Thornton was one of these rough and tough truckers, and he drank, and I mean he was a mess. Anyway, he was at a bar or a tavern or whatever it was called back in the 1800s, and he and this guy got in a fight, and the other guy had a great big knife, and he was going after my grandpa with it, and he went like that. And the bib overalls got cut, and they just dropped to the floor. and this really, really made him mad, so they kept on fighting. And my grandpa Thornton finally picked up a piece of wood, firewood, and hit the guy over the head with it, and the guy fell on the floor seemingly dead. And Grandpa said, "Oh, Munn," his name was Monroe Thornton, Calvin Monroe. And they called him Munn. Munn, you killed him. He got scared to death, so he ran out. He ran home and told my grandma, and called her Josie. "Josie, I've just killed a man. I've got to leave the state." And so he did. And there she is, Josie, with this huge family. I don't know how she managed, but anyway, he left and went to Missouri. And he got a job. He was a lumberman. And he kept saving up money so he could go back to Illinois and get Josie and the children. So he finally got enough that he could go back to Illinois and get the kids. So he, on the way back, he got caught in a poker game and lost all of his money.
Oh my goodness.
So then he had to go back to the lumber company and work again, save his money, and finally he got back there, and he got his wife, my grandma, Her name's Easter Ida Theodosia Josephine Ernest Smith.
What?
How do you
How do you even remember all that?
You know the reason she's named that? On the day she was born, it was Easter Sunday. And she took the names of all of the midwives that helped deliver the baby. And that was the baby's name.
Tell us the name again.
Yeah, Easter Ida Theodosia Josephine Ernest Smith. and but they called her Josephine or Josie.
That's just like supercalifragilistic.
I know.
Like one big long word.
So anyway, that's how the family got moved from Illinois
So he
to
finally
Missouri.
did make the money and go back.
He went back, and when he got back there, he found out the man wasn't really dead. He just was knocked out with a concussion or whatever. But he was already had a job in Missouri, and so they just moved. That's how I ended up in Missouri. Wow.
So why were you born in Michigan?
Well, there was hard times. It was during the Depression, and my dad couldn't find any work. I was born in 1937, so it was just kind of, I think, at the end of the Depression, the Great Depression. And there was work in Michigan in the automobile plants. So my mom and dad went to Michigan, and my dad would, every time there was an opening for a job, there would just be a huge group of men waiting, to get in. And they would just take the first one, And so my dad is kind of short, and he kind of wiggled his way up there, and they were all pushing him. And when the guy opened the door, Dad just fell in. He said, "Okay, I'll take you." That's how I got a job. But that's how we ended up in Michigan. But we left there when I was just a newborn baby. But that's how.
It's a miracle you even turned out to be a halfway respectable.
Yes.
The stories from Poplar Bluff.
But you turned out to be a full respectable. Okay.
Not even halfway. Well, what I have to tell you that knowing all these things about my background, and my parents' background and so on, my mother was a special lady, and stories she could tell. I've got a life story or a bit of one that she wrote, and just poor. Her mother would go out in the field and deliver a baby, and go back home, go back to the house, deliver the baby, and then she'd be back out in the field working the same day. And so anyway, my mother had something special. She was just like a star among all of this. And she had always imagined and dreamed of things better. And she taught my sister and I that. And she loved the movies. And so we would go to the movies, and that was her exposure to the other life, to the outside world, were the movies. And that rubbed off on Ann and I. And she would want to have something, and she would just dream it, and she would work hard to save her money and eventually save enough to get whatever that was. But she wanted to be a nurse, and she saw an ad on the back of a magazine for a correspondence nursing school, or lessons. So she sent off for it. They sent her the lessons, and she didn't have any money to pay for them. So she couldn't pay the bill. So the big thing around our house when we were little was, where's Mom going to get the money for the nursing lessons? But she finally would get enough that she could pay them, and then they'd send the next group of lessons. And she learned practical nursing. She practiced bandaging. She'd line all of us kids up. She'd practice wrapping us up. And she'd give us back rubs and all this stuff. And so that when we got into a town where there was a hospital, she got a job as a practical nurse. And then when it came that you had to be a certified practical nurse with schooling and so on, she had been doing it for so long that they grandfathered her in. And here's this woman with, had her little pin, LP, a licensed practical nurse. And because she just had something special. She dreamed and saw above her circumstances. Great lady.
So, that line, her line is where.
Now you tell that part.
To Charlemagne.
You tell that.
It's
It's a Smothers Pinkston line that goes right back to.
No, Charlemagne is a Roman ruler.
Oh, that.
Way beyond that.
Oh.
Well, Kelly has found that we have, my mother's line has great royal heritage.
Go ahead.
King Henry VIII.
The 8th, the 7th, Plantagenets, and then several French kings. It just kind of goes on and on.
And it's not, a lot of them are like the cousin of or this or that. But she sent me a copy of the line, and it just goes. Here's King Henry VIII, and it just goes straight down.
Yeah, Henry VIII is your 12th great grandfather.
Yeah. So I don't know what that means, but I just know that for my mother there was something, and I'm sure she brought it with her from premortal life. There was something special about her.
Right.
All of her other sisters, they were beautiful women. All of them were. But they picked up drinking and they became alcoholics and da. But my mother is different. I'm glad she was my mother.
Yes.
And that's her picture over there. Where? Which one? The beautiful woman.
With the net over?
Yeah, Philip, would you get it there with the veil? Yeah, the veil
Toasty over here. It's cool over there.
Your mom's
Love that
That's my mother when she was about 24 years old.
Your mom would just come and visit, and she just hit Tiffo.
Yes.
Russell kids, and she just laughed.
She laughed and laughed. And she got that from her father.
That's good to hear that, because I don't have that memory of your mom. Your mom ended up getting Alzheimer's.
Yeah, you only knew my mother when she was old.
The only direct memory I have of her was when she was kind of a grumpy, kind of mean lady that had this Alzheimer's she was suffering with, and then died.
And we went on an education week when I took Carter with me, and she was way too old to be taking care of little kids. And I think you guys were just little boys. She just was.
Besties.
That was not my mother. Anyway, really.
You rock those danglies.
Should we have blessing on the food?
Well, because I saw you doing that, and I took my glass and I was like,
No.
you, and it's like,
Okay, let's see.
Dance.
Carter, have you asked the blessing on the food?
I have not.
Okay, would you do that for our dinner? And then we probably need a minute to get everything put out. It's cooked, but we need to put it out, okay?
Well, can I say during that time, if you want to come outside and see Macy's thing for her talent that she has to do on the grass, she would be thrilled.
Oh, I think you all should do that.
Aw, cute. I wish there was a pause button on the record.
Carter?
See, there's.
Okay. Our kind Father in heaven, we're grateful for all that thou hast blessed us with, the opportunity we have to get together, get to know each other better, and sharing of stories and talents. We're grateful for the Spirit that's been here. We're thankful for our heritage and for where we come from, for those who've gone before us, and for the good people that they are. And please help us to have an awareness of that and to have it inspire us to channel our lives in good directions and live up to that reputation and legacy. We're grateful for the the blessings that the gospel gives us and the knowledge that it gives us. Please help us to keep that on the forefront of our minds. And I'm grateful for thy Son, Jesus Christ, and for all the sacrifice he made for us. Please help us to be very mindful of that, take advantage of that. And also thankful for this food that's been put together for us tonight. And please bless it. Thankful for those that had anything to do with that. And help us to enjoy the rest of the evening. And we say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.